Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Welcome to my video. Today, I'll give you some tips and tricks to helping your students speak more English or everyday classroom activities. With me, Ananda L Fauziah. Let's check this out.
As an English teacher, of course, we want our students can speak English at least in every English class. But most of us are confused how to make it happen, especially if we teach English to EFL students. It will be harder if you're just thinking about, but don't worry, here I'll give you some tips and tricks to make it happen. First, present yourself as an English speaker right from the start of your class. Because if you speak English, your students will motivated to speak English too. So, keep to speak English during the class. Second, tips and tricks in pre-activity of learning process. Especially in warm-up part, you can ask your students daily or what have they done, or simply ask them with some common daily expressions like, how was your day? Have you had breakfast? Is everyone here? Is all students present today? Etc. And after you do that, maybe some of students do not understand with what did you say, and commonly the class will become so quiet. And how to solve this problem? If they don't understand and unfamiliar with your sentences, write down all of that on board. And after that, you can explain it with using L1. So for example, you explain to them how was your day means in Indonesia. Say those sentences again and ask all students to repeat what you say. So they will know how to pronounce it correctly. Ask some of your students to repeat sentences and tell what those means in their mother language. And don't forget to give enthusiastic praise to them. So for example, you say great, excellent, that was so interesting, that was so amazing, and others. And the last one, repeat those sentences when you do warm up in class. It will help them to memorize all of that. Third, tips and tricks in core activity. When you give question to your students, ask your students to answer your question in English. But if it doesn't work, you can give them the opportunity to arrange their answer by using L1. And then, try to translate it into English together with other students. Ask your student to answer your question using sentences that have they translated before. And it's okay if they make some mistakes in grammar or pronunciation. You can give some correction after they finished to try speak English. And don't forget to give positive feedback. Fourth, tips and tricks in post-activity. You can repeat new vocabulary or new sentences that they have learned in core activity. And you can give them motivation to be more confident to speak English and make them believe that speak English is not as hard as they thought.
Alright everyone, thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.